guys, it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and I am here to show you what I picked up this week. I hit up the Picker Knows in Des Moines, Iowa, and went to a Brass Armadillo, and I also went to Thrifty, Flea. These are all Des Moines area shops, and I'm excited to show you what I got. So I didn't get much on this trip, but I'm super excited with the things that I did come home with. If you like seeing my antique hauls, please be sure to click that subscribe button, and I also take you shopping with me. So I'm going to try and start doing these videos once a week where I share with you what I picked up this week and where I have been shopping. So let's get started. Okay, first up I got this homemade sequenced Santa, a felt guy. This would have been a little kit, and this one is a wall mounted one that Santa has a little bag so he can put your cards in it that you get for Christmas. And the quality on this one is amazing, and you can see that it's a pretty good size. And on the back you can also see the hand stitching, which I really like as well, even though you're not even going to look at the back. So this guy is pretty awesome for Christmas. And then a tartan pattern, or I guess I don't know if you technically call this a tartan pattern. This is a small thermos, an Aladdin Best Boy, Best Buy. So a little shorter guy, but great for your Christmas decor and great for those camping setups, picnic baskets. Now, this is going to be an interesting one to ship. It will be super easy to pack. However, it is hard. This base is cast iron, and then you have the metal top. So it has an amazing look. And when I first saw it, I honestly thought it was just a homemade cake stand. But upon looking and doing some research, it is one that is an actual cake stand. It's not a homemade DIY one. It's Atco, A-T-E-C-O. Great white base, great metal top, would look great in your kitchen. So for the holidays, you could do a gingerbread house on it. You could put a cloche on it if you wanted to, a cake cover. You could use it on your food bar, your cocoa bar. Great to give heights to your display, which is super necessary to make things look good in your vignettes and your displays. Okay, what else do we have here in this bag? Oh, this vendor was having a massive sale. I'm not really sure what the situation was, but everything was 60% off. This is one of the booths at Brass Armadillo. Right when you first walk in, it's right across from the checkout counter. So if you are local, definitely go there. For whatever reason, instead of a lot of these booths having their sale price listed, like saying 20% off, 50% off, whatever, they say this vendor's offering a discount and ask at the front. If you are on the other side of the mall from the checkout counter, then it makes it a little bit inconvenient. So I don't know why people do that. And if you are a reseller or a dealer, I would suggest putting the discount on the piece of paper. And if it changes the percent, you know, you do 15% now, and because maybe you're moving out and you're going to do 30% the next week, write that down. I think that's important and would help you sell more. This piece, I probably would have bought it full price anyway. I love the clock face, so I thought I could totally take this clock face off. It's more like a photograph. It's not like a metal front, but it does have this metal casing. And then this wood back base is pretty much like a cloche bottom. So you could separate the two out, otherwise leaving them together. I love the color scheme. You know, I love neutrals. And so that was a good buy there at Brass Armadillo. All right, that bag is empty. Like I said, I didn't grab a whole lot. So the next thing I got was this jar grabber. So you grab your jar, which all I have is some random mug here, and then you can pick it up. It is also with green handles. And like I've shared pretty much this is why they sell really well for me, is because I've given good ideas on what to do. So I'm gonna go grab a bowl and show you. Okay, so I used to have some wooden bowls like the teak bowls and some ironstone bowls that would fit into these very nicely. I just grabbed a cereal bowl that I got out from Walmart out of my cabinet. But you can see this will set like so. And then you have basically a fun, unique riser for your bowl. So this could go in like a dessert bar, charcuterie tray, mix in some things for some height. You can do this with your plants. I just grabbed this one out of my laundry room. It actually fits okay as far as size goes. But again, another piece that's going to give you height in your vignettes. So super excited to grab this because even though I was at the antique mall, it was a great price. I definitely have a thing for little irons. I've really been trying to narrow down since we moved what I buy. I'm trying to be a pickier buyer, reseller, because I don't have as much space and I'm just not selling as much. I'm trying to slow down, if you can say that. So this one says it's a Sunny Susie. It is red, not green, but still awesome. If you had a whole collection of those sitting in your laundry room, you could command strip a bunch to a wall. They just look super cute. You can't go wrong with these little celluloid deers. These look like they'd been probably glued into some kind of diorama or something, but they have all of their horns, antlers, which is a feat in itself. So I love picking up these deer. I love deer, period, in a picture, figurines, literally anything. They're great for fall, for winter, for the holidays. And I mean, they look good year round because they are neutral. So this was another thing that I grabbed at Brass Armadillo. This is the only other thing that I got, so I didn't come away with a lot. At Thrifty Flea, I actually walked out empty-handed, which never happens. Brass Armadillo, I had just been there, like less than a week beforehand. So I feel like, I'd already kind of seen everything unless a vendor had brought something in or something that got rearranged and it caught my eye that didn't catch my eye before. But it was my first time to the Picker Knows in probably a year. And so I did find a few things there. Picker Knows is kind of a little bit different as far as types of booths. They're much more focused on mid-century modern and retro, which my customer base doesn't necessarily purchase. So, I walked away from a lot of things in there just because they weren't the style. Because remember, I'm trying to be a pickier buyer and really kind of niche down a little bit more in what I am reselling. This definitely caught my eye. A lot of times these accordion racks are not for sale. The vendors are using them for display, which as a business coach for resellers, I strongly recommend you not doing that. Put a high price tag on it, and then that way if somebody wants it, they can take it home. You can find another accordion rack or another cabinet or another display piece, because that's your job. This one is an awesome one because it has the little, I don't even know what these are made out of, beads. And there is one that is replaced. So this didn't catch my eye at first. Somebody did a white thumbtack, great size, great replica. And then the spool, you can see it's just a little bit different size. It actually looks like somebody tried to hand whittle it, but you could probably get like a peg rack and put in there, and then you'd have to match the stain. It does have this original old tag, which says toy nickel. Texatoy. So I think they just put, that's not a tag. I think they just put that there as a filler when they replaced this one piece, but you are never going to notice that when you have it hanging on your wall. And so this is another goodie. Okay guys, that's everything that I grabbed this week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see what I pick up next week.